From Lil Pump throwing an actual microphone into a fan's face to Akon becoming a WWE wrestler, I'm gonna go over 10 plus times that fans went too far at rap concerts. In the wild year of 2018, J. Cole unleashed the epic album KOD, initiating a battle between the new generation and the old, all thanks to a Fury anthem called 1985. This track was his direct response to Lil Pump and his yet to be released banger, Fuck J. Cole. Let me tell you, it was a lyrical masterpiece that left jaws dropping. But hold on tight, because what happened next was straight out of the Twilight Zone. There was this bizarre fan, probably trying to pants Cole or cop a feel, but the man kept himself cool like a seasoned pro.
Some people talk about that love at first sight shit. To keep it real, I don't know whether. Tell me if I'm wrong or right if.
Bro really wanted to see his middle child. Now, different rappers handled these situations in various ways. The rapper Akon decided to take matters into his own hands. This unruly fan kept hurling objects at him. So Akon, being the fearless showman he is, beckoned the troublemaker to join him on stage. And what unfolded next could have been a scene ripped straight out of the 90s WWF wrestling. This guy right here would go on to be McLovin in Superbad. Fast forward to years later, and in a gripping interview, Akon spilled the beans about that unforgettable incident.
The fan in the crowd.
Oh man, that was an interesting time because that was around the time when I had just got out.
Oh, you was on.
I was fresh, a lot of money, super arrogant and confident.
Right.
But I had the same, the street mentality. I will never be disrespected. Especially in front of a lot of people.
Right.
Now let's rewind the clock to 2017, when X was the hottest name in the rap game. His album 17 sent shockwaves through the industry with its unique take on hip-hop and mental health. But X had his fair share of beef, and one individual in particular, Rob Stone, seemed to have a bone to pick with X. During a live performance in San Diego, X was caught off guard and knocked out mid-song. Literally, Mans was knocked out for 2 minutes. Many pointed fingers at Rob Stone, but the truth was, X blamed the security and the venue for the unexpected setup. Here's a fun fact. Did you guys know that 50 Cent once played Superman? No? Not in some blockbuster movie, but during one of his live performances. As 50 was getting up close and personal with his devoted fans, they got a little too handsy and tried pulling him right into the crowd. Well, our man 50 reacted in a split second, and before you know it, that daring fan found herself on stage twerking up a star.
Come on. Tell her to come over here. Tell her, come here. Tell her, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I can't tell if 50 was trying to avoid a lawsuit or bro just realized she was a fan, but I know for a fact 50 got dirty later on after the concert. Let's shift gears to the SoundCloud era, where Lil Pump reigned supreme as one of the most popular rappers. His shows were absolute fire, if you were like 16 and on Xans and Lean. But there was this one forgettable night when things took a disrespectful turn. In a fit of rage, Lil Pump threw a freaking microphone at somebody's head. Can you believe it? A microphone can weigh up to a whole pound, by the way, so imagine getting a whole metal pound just thrown at your head.
Go up here and do that shit, pussy.
These haven't even been the worst things that happened. Back in 2015, Afro Man was performing on stage when he just let his frustration out a little too much on a fan's face. What's insane is what happened right after this moment. not gonna lie, I don't even know how that girl got up. I would have not gotten up after a punch like that. He laid her the go. The fan is reported to have suffered a concussion from the blow. She even sued Afro Man, which this was settled back in 2018. The terms of the settlement are not publicly known, but he did avoid jail time. Afro Man had to take some anger management classes afterwards. Basically, his reasoning for all this frustration, he said it was an early show and he had to walk about a half mile to get to the place. Now, get ready for a stage invitation that would put NFL tackles to shame. This one night, it was just a regular Little Baby concert, and he was having a good time, when all of a sudden a rogue fan jumped up on stage and tried to tackle him. But hold your breath, because Little Baby security wasn't messing around. They aggressively shoved that intruder right back into the crowd. And not just into the crowd being caught by hands and many fans, caught by a metal stand. What's insane, this isn't even the first time this has happened. At a show, Little Baby was performing and some random fan just decided to run on stage and stand there like an NPC. And of course, Little Baby just has one of the Expendables on his security list. So it just never goes well for these guys.
Brand new whip, got no key. Telling my girl, don't stop, please. Soon as I know you gon' need, got gas in the back, like yeah, indeed. What the fuck you doing?
Bro really just thought he was gonna dap up Little Baby and nothing was gonna happen, but goddamn Goldberg came out of nowhere and put this man down. Literally dragged him with one arm, bro. Well, this taught us a valuable lesson. Running on stage is a no-go, folks. Just enjoy the show. Now, Akon wasn't the only rapper who took matters into his own hands when fans were getting out of hand. A$AP Rocky back in 2011 to 2012 was the hottest new rapper coming out into the game. For all this hype, A$AP Rocky and A$AP Mob was touring like crazy. And at one specific show, fans started throwing cans and bottles onto the stage and at the rappers. So A$AP Rocky decided to run in the crowd and start throwing haymakers.
It's working everywhere. Stop throwing this shit up here. You look like you can take this to people, so you let the people fuck you up. Alright, fall back. A$AP, fall back. A$AP, fall back. Yo, listen, water is fine, but beer cans, come on, guys. Don't do that shit. Why nigga, you being funny? How much of your fucking fat?
I'm like, yo, please, y'all just do a can. Don't do it no more.
Please, don't throw nothing at us because we don't want to end this early. Next person that throws something that's not water.
Just start popping on everybody in the crowd. Pink at deck and everybody just start fighting everybody. Like just the whole crowd.
And just when you thought you've seen it all, a Chance the Rapper concert took an unexpectedly winsome turn. As Chance was performing out of the blue, a fan tried to transform into a human backpack and jumped on this man's body. Now, do me a favor and like the video now or you'll go to hell and you'll be stricken by listening to Soul Train by YBN on repeat forever.